Good morning, everyone. Myself, Dr. Jayanti V. Sen, dental surgeon under Garji PHC, Gomati District, South Tripura State. We are all here assembled to discuss and take training about MASCA 8.0, which is a Karyakram under Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Manik Shah, who has implemented this program for building up a healthy edifice in the society with the strong pillars of healthy adolescence. So we need to stress on promoting good health and monitoring their growth right from the newborns, that is from ages 0 to 19 years, so that healthy individuals are produced, their growth is monitored, and it is the responsibility of each one of us to build healthy individuals right from they are born or even before they are born. That is monitoring the pregnant women.
We can also share videos and Facebook, WhatsApp, post some lectures series and sessions on social media to bring in the awareness amongst the public. We all know immunization is a big boon to the society, and immunization is done right from the childbirth, once the moment the baby is born, and we'll discuss about the immunization schedule later. And now here, as per the MASCA 8.0, we need to concentrate and counsel the parents about the harmful effects of teenage marriage and pregnancy. I'll also guide them about the mental health awareness. We should jointly work so that we can abolish the teenage marriages and pregnancy. Unfortunately, even now, in most of the interior villages, this child marriage and teenage marriages are practiced widely in India. So we need to put a stop on these practices, because the child is not fully completely ready to take up the maternity load and the responsibilities and the commitments in society post marriage, post marriage and pregnancy and childbirth, and to give the full nourishment and carry out her duties and commitments towards the newborn completely. So as we say, MASCA 8.0, this program is going to be effective from 24th October to 2025 to November 6th, 2025 in Tripura. It's our responsibility to abide by the rules, the terms, and also execute all the rationale, the strategies, and implement the program successfully. And also our responsibility to conduct training and awareness programs to our subordinate staff and health workers and frontline workers, so that we can successfully achieve the target in screening the population and community-based screening and the population-based screening, and achieve good results. Thank you. MASCA 8.0 is a jointly implemented health program to a community-based door-to-door approach as an alternative strategy amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, sustaining the routine interventions. Here are frontline workers, ASHA and the multi-purpose worker and the CHOs, the medical officers are trained by conducting various health programs and the targeted population with safe intervention on beneficial households targeted mostly on the intersectional age group of 0 to 19 years. So covering their major health initiatives, that is the nutrition, the immunization, and reproductive and child health. Here we just completed MASCA 7.0, and now we have 13 programs under MASCA 8.0. That is Child Aabha ID creation is the one extra add-on in this program, and we have been doing MASCA 7.0 and taking the support of Gram Sabha, the education department and the health department. And it is again a continuation with the Aabha ID creation using mother's Aadhaar ID from the UN app. Here also we are laying stress on adolescent health and abolish teenage marriage and pregnancy, and promoting exclusive breastfeeding. Also, we have various initiatives under MASCA 8.0. They are the Child Abhay Recreation, Gram Sabha and special sessions on teenage marriage, TAM and EB, that is exclusive breastfeeding. Then we have HBNC or HBYC, the home-based newborn care, home-based care for the young children. Then awareness on teenage marriage and exclusive breastfeeding. AFP, that is acute flaccid paralysis surveillance. MR surveillance, that is measles and rubella surveillance. Then social awareness and actions to neutralize pneumonia successfully, or SARS in short. Then vaccination for the 10-year and 16-year age group children, that is called TD10 and TD16 vaccination program. And Poshan Abhiyan, growth monitoring program to track any growth deficiency disorders or obesity or any other growth related deficiencies and disorders. Then we have intensified diarrhea control fortnight, IDSF program. Then IFA program, that is iron folic acid supplementation program under weekly iron folic acid supplementation program, or WIFS. And we have VAS, that is vitamin A supplementation program, and NDD, that is National Deworming Day. So these are the 13 programs under MUSCA 8.0. So the major responsibilities, who's going to take up all the initiative? Is it we all? Yes, it's we all of us together, and the frontline workers will take the major role. The primary frontline workers, the ASHA, the MPW, the CHOs of various sub-centers, the education department, and the health department, my medical officers of various PHCs, CHCs, and the CMOs, medical of SDMOs, along with the involvement of the district magistrate and collector, the state, and the national level. It's a complete cycle. All jointly intervene and collaboratively work along with the education department and the social working department, the ANM, the health workers together. They play a major role in this initiative. So now coming to what are the intense public awareness and mobilizations under MUSCA 8.0. Here we know that the mass media, the newspapers, advertisements, radio, jingle and TV, they all form a very major public awareness mobilization programs. And there are other tools for mobilization of these public health programs and awareness sessions. We have mass media, the newspapers, TV and media, that is the press meet, launch at state and district level, miking, hoarding posters and banners, leaflet, pamphlets, and sending SMS alerts by private telecom service providers, etc. Then we have social media, the Facebook, the Twitter, the YouTube, the Instagram, and also the IPC, the interpersonal communication. Then we have door-to-door visit. The frontline workers through the do the door-to-door visit and take the reports. I mean, they fill the forms and submit the first report to the sub-centers through the MPW and then to the CHO, and they forward the report to the medical officers after proper scrutinization. We submit the reporting coverage to our to the district chief medical officer and SDMO, and then after the proper scrutiny they forward this to the state and then to the national level. So these are the program strategies. Here we have, as I said, deworming. The children are advised again during the NDD. It's done twice in a year. That is on Feb and August, twice in a year. Here, after deworming, the children are advised to not take hard to digest foods or very rich foods, and rather they're supposed to take probiotics, plenty of vegetables, fruits and bland diet, and along with vitamin supplements. And every hospital should have the ambulance service. The RBSK team cab should be present for emergency along with the AFI kit in all hospitals, and at the site of vaccination or whatever program is being carried on. The awareness programs, they instruct them to maintain the personal cleanliness, the hygiene, hygienity of the nails, the hair, skin, the teeth, and oral hygiene, and the tobacco cessation programs are doing wonderful job in reduction or stoppage of the use of tobacco, and bringing an awareness about the harmful effects of using of tobacco, since it's the one main cause for causing the oral cancer. And also the alcohol de-addiction centers are doing a very good job in reducing the population addicted to alcohol intake, and also the de-addiction centers are doing wonderful jobs for the drug addicts, and also bringing an awareness amongst the teenage group to reduce the substance use or to stay away from it, as it's a danger to the society. And adolescents are given a lot of counseling in schools, and various adolescent health programs, school health programs are conducted, and the children right from their early, middle and late adolescent phases are counseled and given the positive impact of maintaining good hygiene and good practices, so that they can have a healthy lifestyle and they do not fall a prey to lifestyle diseases and or other deadly diseases like oral cancer or liver and kidney issues, etc. The adolescent age group these days are blessed with so many awareness and education programs, and not only offline but even online. Unlike in our childhood, here the adolescent children, young children and the middle and the late adolescents, they have access to use their laptops, right? Most of the government aided schools are providing laptops and computers and tutorials for educating the children and creating awareness amongst the teenage group to refrain from aggressive behavior and to stay away from harmful thoughts of suicidal tendencies, mobile addiction, etc.
Thanks each one of you for sharing your precious time and making this program a success. Thanks each one of you for giving me this opportunity to discuss and share whatever little knowledge I have with you all for the benefit of the society. Thank you so much.